Okay, class, settle down, settle down. Good morning. Today, we're going to use our story, The Dead Rat, to understand something really powerful, something that gives our words real meaning. So let's just dive right in, shall we? First up, let's talk about how we know when one idea starts and when it stops. This is the most basic, but also the most important part of writing.
Look at the screen. E sentence churandi. What does that little dot at the end do? Achuka em chestandi. Yes, you.
Ma'am, it ends the sentence.
Is it just like a stop sign for reading, ma'am?
Exactly, a stop sign. That's a perfect way to think about it. A full stop tells us one thought is complete. Full stop onto complete idea aipoindi ani meaning. It's finished. Good. Okay, so a full stop is a full stop. But what about when we just need a small pause, a little breath, but the idea isn't quite finished yet? Now see this sentence on the screen. Though poor, Ratnanka, comma, ekkadundi chudandi. Why is it kept there? What do you think?
Ma'am, adi oka chinna pause kosam anukunta. For a small break, if we read it together, it sounds a bit odd.
I see that. But why do we need that pause? Without it, though poor Ratnanka sounds like his name is Poor Ratnanka. Excellent observation. You see that? The comma separates that little intro, though poor, from the main character of the sentence, Ratnanka. It makes the meaning clear.
And that is the rule. A comma chinna pause kosam. Though poor tarvata pause undali kabatti comma ochindi. We need that pause, so we put in a comma. Very good.
Now for the fun part. A story isn't just about plain information. It's about people, their feelings, their voices. So, how do we show a character's emotions and their exact words? Take a look at what Yakshadatna says here. E sentence lo emotionenti. What kind of feeling does this sentence have?
It sounds very loud, ma'am, and surprising. Maybe he's making fun of him a little bit?
Precisely. He's being dramatic, isn't he? He's amused. So strong feeling annappudu exclamation mark use chestam. When you want to show excitement or anger or surprise, you use this mark.
Okay, now look at this one. What about those marks around a rat for sale? Ashwinti, why are they there?
Ma'am, is that what the boy is actually saying? Adi abbai cheppin dialogue kada. His exact words.
You got it. They are called quotation marks. Perfect. Character matladina exact words ni quotes lo pettam. Anything the character says out loud, word for word, goes inside them. Right, let's move on to a tricky little mark. This one has two very important but very different jobs, so pay close attention. On the screen you see two examples, Rathananka's service and the word don't. Both use this little apostrophe mark, but what's the difference? Rendu okate pani chestunaya?
Ma'am, in Ratnanka's service, it shows the service belongs to Ratnanka. It shows ownership.
And in the second one, don't ante do not ki short form la undu ma'am. Perfect. You figured out both jobs. The first is possession. We ask service ivadi. It's Ratnankadi. Kabati, we add an apostrophe s. The second is a contraction, a shortcut. Do not, short form aite, don't altundi. The apostrophe just fills the space where the letter O went missing. All right, we're almost done. Let's look at our last two marks for today. One of them joins things together, and the other one, well, it asks for information.
See the word daughter-in-law. Why are the little lines joining daughter and in and law? Enduku kalipi rasaru? Why not just write them as three separate words?
Ma'am, because it's about one person, kada? It's not a daughter and not a law. It's one single relationship. Our lines valla adi oka word ayindi.
That is a brilliant way to put it. You've created the rule yourself. When two words ni kalipi oka combined meaning ivaliante, we use a hyphen. To give separate words one single combined meaning, we join them with a hyphen. And finally, this one. I have a simple question for you. What is this sentence doing?
It's asking a question, ma'am.
The easiest one of all, right? Exactly. So question adugutunnappudu question mark compulsory. When asking a direct question, this mark is absolutely essential. So, we've looked at all these different marks. Stops, pauses, emotions, voices, ownership, joined ideas, and questions. Now for the most important question of all.
Think about it. Punctuation lekunda story chadvite ela untundi? Meaning clear ga undunda? What would happen?
No way, ma'am. It would be so confusing. Okate long sentence la untundi. Ekkada apalo teliyadu.
Yes, ma'am. And we wouldn't know who is talking, ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారో, or what they're feeling. The story would be so flat and boring.
Exactly! That's the answer. You see, punctuation isn't just about rules we have to memorize. It's about clarity, it's about rhythm, and it's about emotion. These little marks are the tools we use to bring our words to life. They make sure our stories are understood and felt. They are the traffic signals of language. Never forget that. Well done today, class.